There are only three reasons why your digital product isn't selling right now. It's either going to be your offer, traffic, or your tech. So in this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how to recognize which one of these is your problem and what to do to actually solve the problem. So let's start with the first one. It is going to be your offer. So before you even start selling your digital product, the very first thing that you need to do is make sure that you're actually creating an offer that people want to buy. And in order to create an offer that people want to buy, you need to be solving what I call a profitable problem. This is something that I've taught my coaching clients who have paid me thousands of dollars to learn, but I'm going to break it down here. So in order for you to have an offer or a digital product that actually is going to sell, you need to solve what's called a profitable problem. Now, this is something that I coined, but there are three things that make up a profitable problem. First and foremost, the problem needs to be specific. You have to be solving something very specific for your customer or your ideal client. Then it needs to be something that is necessary, meaning they need to have this problem solved. So for instance, someone needs to lose weight for their health. This is something that's necessary. And typically this is going to fall in your health, wealth, or relationship categories. And last but not least, it needs to be something that is urgent, meaning they have to solve that problem now. So if someone needs to lose weight because they have a heart condition and the doctor told them they have to lose weight in the next 30 days, that is going to be something that's very urgent. So if you're trying to come up with a digital product to sell, it needs to solve a profitable problem, specific, necessary, and also urgent. Now, if your digital product does not fit into that trifecta, is probably not going to sell. So you need to run your digital product by these three questions around your offer. Does your audience actually need this? Is the outcome clear and specific? And does it solve an urgent problem? And here's a bonus question that you can ask. Are they asking for this? Have you seen other people selling a similar product to show that there is market viability? Before you create a digital product, or if you have created one, it needs to go through this kind of litmus test. Is it solving a profitable problem? If it's not, that's probably the very first reason that your offer is not selling, assuming that the other two things are correct. Once you have your offer and you know that it's solving a profitable problem, the next thing that you need to figure out is traffic. So the reality is, if you're not getting traffic to your sales page or checkout page, you are not going to make sales. It's very basic and simple math. Only about 6.6% of the people who view your sales page or checkout page are actually going to convert. Now, obviously, in some cases, it may be higher. In some cases, it may be lower. And this is why you should be tracking your data. But if you know that on average, it's only 6.6%, you're going to need at least 16 people viewing your sales page or your checkout page in order for that to convert. So if you're not getting enough traffic to even get a conversion, you need to be working on your traffic. Now, I have a video that walks through exactly how to increase your views on YouTube, which would in turn increase the number of views to your sales page if you do it correctly. But if you're not getting traffic, at the end of the day, you're not going to make sales. And so you need to work on generating content with call to actions that are going to drive people to the sales page. Now, the only way that you're going to know that traffic is a problem is if you are collecting data. Now, within my sales funnel platform, System.io, I'm able to go in and see exactly how many people have clicked on my sales page. And from there, I can calculate on average how many people it's going to take before I actually convert to a sale. And so once you know that number, is literally simple math. You can determine how many views you actually need to get the conversions that you need to make sales. Now, if you're interested in seeing the dashboard that I use, then let me know in the comments. But I use a simple dashboard to track all of my numbers to see if I'm actually getting enough traffic to my sales page to make the conversions. If I'm not, then I know I need to be producing more videos, or I need to be making sure I'm putting more call to actions in my videos to move people to the sales page. But in order to know this, you need to track it. Now, if you are tracking this and you are seeing the numbers on your sales page, you're getting views on your sales page, but you're not getting the conversion, then go back to the first step and make sure the offer is actually fitting for the audience that you're getting to the sales page. Run that offer by those questions that I've already shown you. And if your offer is good, if you are getting traffic, then the next thing that we need to look at is your tech. Now, a lot of people like to ignore this part, but this could could be a reason why you're not making sales. You could literally have people going to your sales page. You could have the best offer in the world, but if your tech is bad, then you're not going to make sales. So the questions that you need to be asking yourself around your tech are, does my sales page actually load fast? So are people actually clicking to get to the sales page and it's taking forever to load? Is there an error on the page? Does your checkout actually work? Like, when's the last time that you actually tested out your funnel? If you haven't done that, you need to actually do it. And is it causing too much friction for them to actually check out? Are they having to press too many buttons? Is your sales page too long? I've already done a video on how to set up a very simple checkout page that literally allows you to get sales easier. So I'll link that as well. But if you have too much going on, if they have to read too much, if it takes too long to get to the button, if they have to even press a button to then get to the checkout, that is going to cause friction and people are just not going to buy. They're going to drop off. So if you have a really good offer, if you're getting traffic but it's not converting, then the next thing that you need to figure out is my tech actually correct? Am I making it too hard for people to buy? Do I just have too much confusion on the page such that people are getting distracted and they're not actually completing the purchase? So if you're not getting sales for your digital products, the first thing that you need to check is your offer. Are you solving a profitable problem? The next thing that you need to check is your traffic. Are you actually getting enough traffic to your sales page? How much traffic do you actually need to make a conversion of a sale? And then making sure that you're creating the right content to drive potential customers to that sales page. And then last but not least, you need to make sure you're checking your tech. Does your sales funnel actually work? Does the page actually load? Are you making it too hard for people to actually buy? Now, I have a ton of resources that will help you with your offer, your traffic, and your tech. So be sure to check the description for those links and then check out this next video.